Mary starts off this hour in New York City. Hi, Mary. How are you?
Hi, Mr. Ramsey. Thank you so much for taking my call.
Sure. What's up?
Well, to make a very long story short, when I was 20 years old, I found myself dropping out of college, pregnant, and in a very abusive relationship. And I decided that I didn't want to live this way, and I have to pull myself up. And I learned the hard way through the legal system that no one else is going to help me but myself. So I pulled myself together. I hired an attorney. I went back to school, and I ended up graduating with my bachelor's, second in my class.
Good for you.
And
way to go, warrior.
I'm actually just taking my LSAT now. I plan to go to law school soon.
Woo!
Thank you.
I suspect I want you as my lawyer where paternity issues are up. You might be on a dadgum crusade.
That's my plan now. I realize no one's going to help me but myself. So
Yeah.
I'm not in a terrible amount of debt, but because of, the way the relationship ended and hospital bills that I was left with and stuff from my pregnancy, I had to, use my credit card. So I'm not too bad. I'm only about $8,000 in credit card debt, which doesn't scare me because I know I can handle that.
Good.
But I also have about $38,000 in student loan debt, and I would really like to get that taken care of and start my baby steps. And I already have $1,000 in the bank, so really the next thing is baby steps. But my problem is budgeting because I'm a bartender, so my income varies dramatically. I can make $80 one week or $1,100 the next week. So it's so dramatically different. And with my lawyer fees and court fees and random costs, my expenses are different from month to month. So I'm just struggling getting a handle on what to do and how to do it properly and not be cash poor just to pay my debts off.
Gotcha. How old are you?
I'm sorry?
How old are you?
I'm 24. Just turned 24.
Man, you're getting after it. Proud of you. Well done. Well done. Yeah, nothing going to keep you down. You're going to be all right. You're a scrapper. So how you paying for law school?
I haven't gotten that far yet.
Okay.
I just took the LSAT again, so I'm applying to schools now, and I'm working on that. And the other thing is I live in New York, but I'm hoping to move to Virginia or D.C. to go to law school.
Good.
Which is a whole other feat with the legal matter and being allowed to do that and everything. But that would really be great. But as far as moving goes, that's another expense I have to save for. So all these random things I'm trying to save for, and my car has almost 300,000 miles. I need a new car. So all these random things, I feel overwhelmed with how to separate them all.
Exactly. All right. Well, we're going to do the same thing with both items, or with all items, rather. We're simply going to do a prioritized spending plan. You ever done a to-do list where you just made out a list of random things and then you rewrote it in order of most important to least important?
Yes, sir.
So you do the most important thing first early in the day, and then you work your way through down to the least important thing if you get all the way through. That's what we're going to do with the money. Okay? And so we're going to say the very first thing every week that you buy is food. If nothing else happens, you're going to buy food. Okay? The next thing you're going to do is keep your lights and water on. Okay? The next thing you're going to do is pay your rent. Food, shelter, clothing, transportation, and utilities. Long before all these other things that are flying around that we're worrying about and discussing here. But you're going to put them on the list. You're going to eat and keep the lights on first.
Okay.
And by the way, you make enough money probably most weeks to do more than necessities, but we're going to put the necessities first. So we're going to make a list of everything that you want to do with money. Replace the car, go to law school, pay off the $8,000, pay off the $38,000, move to Washington, D.C. Whatever we need to do with money. We're going to make a list of all of those things, monthly expenses and big items that we're trying to get ready for, right? Or knock the credit cards out or whatever we're going to do, medical bills or legal bills or whatever, right? And you're going to make a list, most important to least important, and nothing goes on the list until you've knocked out food, shelter, clothing, transportation, and utilities. Necessities are first. Okay? But then you just go down the list and go, okay, right now, paying this lawyer bill this month is more important than saving for a car. Which it probably is, or saving up some money to make this move now that I've got accepted to law school and I got a full scholarship as a single mom, which you might, then that's gonna be pretty high on the list when that happens. But probably this week it's not, And so you're going to do a new list every week, and your priorities will change from week to week, month to month. But you're going to do a new list every week, and you'll update the old one. Just keep it on a simple Word document is fine if you want to, or you can use every dollar. Some people use every dollar to do it. But it's a prioritized spending plan from most important to least important. Here's what will happen. Once you lay all of that out, you're not going to accept an $80 a week anymore. Because you're going to be looking at it going, oh, I got to make more than that. You guys aren't going to give me hours. I got to get something else.
Okay.
And you're going to have $1,100 weeks. Lots of them. Because once you've got your needs and your wants and your dreams all prioritized out on paper, that becomes a goal by the very nature of it. And you get fired up and going, I'm scrapping my way through this like all this other stuff you scrapped your way through. You're a rock star, kiddo. Hold on, I'm going to send you a copy of the Total Money Makeover book to help you do all of this. It's got a form in the back called the Irregular Income Planning Sheet that will outline exactly what I just told you. This is the Dave Ramsey Show.